practicing to learn how to take the right position and everything?
Not really. Not really. It's just practice. Yeah. And I would say the hardest thing is to get the same amount of wool each time so that you get a more even yarn. Thank you. It's made out of alpaca. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Oh, that was so soft.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that I had it in my bag, and so it was kind of nice that, because it did get kind of chilly out there.
It is chilly now. We actually went to a farm up in and they were shearing the alpaca.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. And to feel just...
Now, did they have the table? Did they do it on the table?
Okay.
That's all yours, Scott.
Yeah, there's another guy out there. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Right.
Wow, it's the part of a rip. Yeah, it's surprising. Really? Oh, the big straight guy.
Yeah.
We'll keep his separate because this one is, he actually is ready to go.
Yeah, he's good to go.
Sure?
Yep. So do you want a separate bag then for the next guy? Here, Jenny, I'll pass you this one.
What's in there?
Oh yeah, he can't see where he's going.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Not so well. Okay. Jen, should I? As long as you, yeah.
The microphone. It gets better sound.
I don't know. What is his name? I just call him the big gray guy.
You guys work so hard at creating names. That's what you came up with for him.
You want to just wipe that mud off so it doesn't get on his coat?
Oh, it won't. That little bit won't.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Do they spit it all or do anything nasty?
No? 1, 2, 3.
You don't have many spitters, do you?
No. One llama.
One female.
Right.
Guaranteed.
How many did we get yesterday in a row? Maybe we had 10 or 12.
There's the other rope. Rod, trying to put there.
Thank you.
Montreal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, slide it forward a bit. Slide this tight.
The company has an office in St. Jerome.
How are we doing here?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We're good? Are we good?
Yeah.
What do they do there?
We make splits.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's right next to the Laurentians there, so. Yeah, this guy's got a nice coat. The darker colored ones tend to be a little coarser. You got a bit of debris in there?
Huh?
A bit of debris in that one?
I just changed that time. It's not just running. Right. I got a broken piece in it. These are better scratch, but they're not bad. They're pretty good.
I thought it would have been like creasing. I guess they're much bigger too.
There's got to be some gray area.
Gray area. Very good.
I'm so
So they don't kick, and then you can also cut.
What is the process to get the fleece to this? Like, is it washed?
Yeah,
Like,
just washed.
Just washed.
So it really just needs to be washed. And then it either needs to be carded or combed to get it into a roving.
And do you do that too, or you
Yep.
buy the roving?
Well, this is bought, but you can do it yourself. We all have done it ourselves. So, Jody, where's Jody? Over there eating. She has the sheep and
Midsummer's
lamb section, and it's raw. So it all has to be washed, and then it has to be processed, and
I love the smell of it.
yeah. And again, the alpaca is like it's just kind of cleaner. It's dusty, but it's not. It doesn't have the lanolin in it, like I said, so it's not. It's just easier to work with.
Right. So when you card it though, I mean you're working with those little, they look like a horse brush.
There's a couple of different kinds. That's a flick carder. And so what you can do if you've got a sheep's wool that's got a long staple, you can actually just flick card and it spin right from the locks. There's also hand cards, which are big. They're probably about this big. And then there's a drum carder, which is a drum. No, it kind of makes like a bat. And this would be from a so you
So how did your race go? It went okay. It's my first time up
Is
here,
it?
so yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it went pretty good. My brother whooped my butt.
Is that why you're up here, to challenge your brother?
Yeah. No. And well, it's his birthday, so we came up here to race, and he said, "You might as well race your car."
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
So this is his car that you're racing?
No, this is my car. He's got the blue and white Mustang.
That's your brother?
Yeah. He'll love that. That's cool. Okay,
What
thanks.
year is your Mustang?
It's a 2005.
2005.
Yeah, GT.
So how many runs are you taking tonight?
As many as I can.
Your name?
Angelina Starchuk.
Right on.
Bye-bye.
Okay, do good, eh? With your brother's back.
You hold all the way over here from Transport to the race with the driver engine, thank you, sir, who you have. Stand at 575. Volvo goes at 11:23, 71 miles an hour to Angelina's 10.70 at 70.3 miles an hour.
Gremlins that follow me sometimes, so
obviously they attract your people. But if you can tell Joe and Cindy a little bit about yourself, that would be great.
Okay, what do you say?
How long have you been doing art?
Probably about 10 years on and off. I've been away for a while now, probably 2 years since I last really did anything serious, so I'm just getting back into it again, but thoroughly enjoying this. It's a nice, easy atmosphere to work in, and hoping to get my groove back. Thanks.
Are you just eclectic?
Yeah, very eclectic. I'm all over the place. I've worked in acrylics and watercolor, oils, charcoals and contours, and I'm just all over the place. But I'm finding as time goes on, I'm enjoying more the landscapes and also portraiture and figure stuff.
And I think the gesture drawing is contributing now to your studying. Is it honing your perception of things, or just get out of practice?
I think what I like about this is the initial
Louise Lambert.
And you're an artist in Kelowna.
Yes.
What kind of art do you do?
I do a lot of vineyard art, representative of that, and I'm also a portrait artist.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. Too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. I missed the bus and there'll be hell today. I'm late for work again, and even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. And then you call me, and it's not so bad, it's not so bad. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day.
See, I'll show you.
Oh, the round dance. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And the insects? Are there insects or not?
These are all like representing
People, yeah.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
where did you get yours, Lau? Those are beautiful. Oh, yeah. This is with other artists.
Nice.
Like my son is an artist, so he did a box and it has like 4 or 5 bitings and the whole box is lit up. So on each side there's like the round circles cut up and then it's the lid and everything that's all carved out. But her pieces, do you have it framed?
Just behind. They're just small little spruce or
See through it?
no, you can't see through it.
That'd be really neat to look through it.
Yeah.
Really neat to look through it.
I remember I was in Julia Trops. Somebody's.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's done by biting with your teeth.
Yeah.
You fold it and you bite it with your teeth. It's one of the oldest Aboriginal art forms.
Is that just like in British Columbia?
No, it was done all across Turtle Island.
and it was done like for first people would compete to see who could make the nicest designs, and then later it was used for beadwork and embroidery patterns in some areas. In some areas it was put in the eyes of the masks. And there's other things too about it too, but I can't really talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you just take a piece off and you start chewing on it, or
Take a piece and you fold it and you bite it.
you bite it, and then just the saliva softens it, and that's no.
You can't share secrets, right?
No, it's not that. I just said I'm camera shy. I don't really let anybody take my picture.
No.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's wow.
So, can I ask how many years you've been doing this together?
About 16 years.
Yeah. And when you first started, are you going to demonstrate?
Are you gonna?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You want to do it, Tom?
And you know what I'd like to do is when Joe puts the video up, I
We can
would
send
like
it to you.
link it and also link it to your website
Oh,
so that people
okay.
can find you to be able to purchase art or whatever they want to do. We do free videos for people on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
We get paid by Google, so. Wow.
Oh.
So you just keep peeling and peeling and peeling until you
So
get.
many layers. I've never had luck like that getting birch bark off. Do you do something special to prepare that bark?
No.
Wow. And so this is the one that you would work with, this bottom one? Or these?
I'm not really crazy about you doing this.
No, that's okay.
I'm like
All right.
cameras. I don't like.
Well, we're not going to do your face, if that's all right.
No.
We'll just do your hands?
Yeah.
Is that all right? Just tell us, because we could stop.
I'm not sure.
Were you taught by a family member?
No, I'm self-taught
You are
because there was nobody left in our area to teach me anymore.
And so now you are passing. I heard you mention that you were. Your
My
son
daughter,
does
my daughter does it, and my granddaughter, and my son, the one that was sitting
Oh,
there.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. And what can I ask? What nation?
Cree.
Cree?
But this was done by all nations on Turtle Island.
Okay.
Yeah. at one
And
time.
I apologize for my ignorance, but Turtle Island is.
Turtle Island means all of North America.
Okay.
Have you been with the Friendship Center here or for a long time?
No, I just happened to come here for Aboriginal Day because to celebrate with
Yeah.
people from here.
Well, I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you.
I don't usually wear nail polish either, so I'm kind of feeling like, what the hell?
That's okay. So, I just can't talk right now.
Would you like something to eat?
Sorry, I can't talk right now.
I'll bring you a hamburger. Holy smokes. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful.
Teeth, and to conceptualize that.
You see with your eye teeth.
Just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Leonard, We're honored to have Little Hawk all the way from Vernon, BC to be with us. They're going to render the grand entry. Okay, grand entry time. Bring in our colors. Carrying our maple leaf, Canadian. Mr. Mark Thompson from Manitoba. Welcome, welcome. On him is our elder, Mr. Welcome, welcome. Followed by our royalty, our junior princess. Junior categories, hoop dance categories, women's traditional coming into the world. Welcome, welcome. Let's put your hands together for our dancers and our singers. Blackbird, Aboriginal Day celebrations right here in Kelowna.
There certainly must be a story behind this.
Bachelorette on the
Will
loose.
you marry me?
No?
Oh, I'm just staying here. They need a picture.
Will you allow me to put this on YouTube?
Sure. I'll look
Sure.
for it.
Right there.
Okay, there it is.
That's where you're gonna find it. Seriously.
Oh my goodness, you have a card for YouTube.
Oh yeah.
20 million viewers, 60,000 a day. You're gonna be seen. We're gonna make you famous. You're gonna be famous.
You might find a husband.
Or I might find another one. Thank you. Wow. Thanks.
Hey, what's her name?
Betsy.
Betsy.
Yeah, Betsy. Thanks, Betsy. See ya.
Remember I was telling you I don't paint with orange very often, yellow and orange? Well, I put pink with orange. There's one of the little orange girls that are on the wall over there. It's amazing just in terms of how the colors speak to each other. Like, you would not think about putting pink with orange. The red, this is what was just totally made, because I just did these like last week, right? Last week, a week and a half ago, yeah.
Wow.
Is that the red, is red, right?
Yeah.
Like, look at this part right here. Yeah, it's red, big deal, it's red.
Yeah.
But when you throw the purple in,
Yeah.
it's like, it just makes it go, wow.
Yeah.
See, I'm red, I'm not purple,
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Like, and I find that sometimes I don't even have to, I don't even really have to do anything. I just have to put the paint on the canvas, and the color does itself. So, and a pale pink with an amazing cadmium orange. It's just weird, right? Well, for me it was weird because I don't use orange, but it's amazing how they go together. They're like foils. And in terms of what is the most amazing thing I've learned about colors themselves would be, just because you don't see red nudes in real life doesn't mean that you can't have a red nude. People seem to like red nudes, and I think all the symbolic meanings behind the color red is, that adds, sure, but and the visual impact of the color red is, interesting. But red can never stand by itself.
You know what though, Julia? I think that is a talent. I really believe that is a talent that you have, because, and I remember you would talk to me about that even when I was doing just my black and white, and I would think, oh, like, I can see it when you tell me, but I would love to be able to develop that, and whether that can develop, or I see it as a talent in you, that, you just get so excited about color. Yeah, don't you think?
Intense. Yes.
Intense and distracted.
Explaining myself well.
Julia, what I like to say in cases like this is it's not rocket science.
No, it absolutely is
Well,
not
it
rocket
seems like
science.
it to
Ask
me.
my daughter.
Is she an
She's
artist
gonna
as
be
well?
she's gonna be a scientist.
Oh yeah.
Like, you always have to have some blue in there, or some green, or some purple to make the red be the red. So, just because it's a strong color doesn't mean it's a strong color by itself. And I don't use black in my paintings. Everything, all the darks that you see in there, they're either purple or the intensity of cobalt blue. I don't use the black unless it's a black charcoal line, which these ones you can't see, but it would be an example like that one there. That was one I had drawn. These girls behind you, I don't know if you can still see the charcoal line, but they're right underneath there, and then here is another one, and along here as well. And what that does, like, I use the big, have you seen my charcoal? No? Oh, I have to show you my charcoal. You can get my charcoal.
We appear to be easily distractible.
Yes, I am easily distracted. So this is my charcoal. This is what my charcoal starts. Yeah, so it starts out like this.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's new.
And then
I had a big round chunk You had shown me,
Yeah.
you shared something like that with me when I was drawing.
Yep, that's it.
That's
And then-
awesome.
And then it gets down to this size. So this is what I use to draw, and what happens is because it's so amazing and thick and rich, that when I start to paint, the charcoal stays. Like it's yeah. So that's why you can see some of the mark making. Yeah, easily distracted. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing I get
Takes
anything
one
done.
to know one, I would say.
That's why we can never make a long story short. It just goes on and on.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I love seeing what you're doing there with the paintings. And when you started doing this, was that something that you got from the memory of seeing the models, or do you have photographs that you go to visualize it, or how does it come to be?
These ones, this one was an imagination one. This is I am working on a series. I don't have any left because they always go. They're my Mother Earth, Daughter, Moon series. I think I've done maybe 4 or 5, but this one is another one in that group. So I just imagine, the nurturing of Mother Earth, and so, and this one is just, I don't know, just not anything. Like, it's just a drawing that I thought I would do. Majority of the works, though, are based on real life. And for example, the second ink, yeah, that's the one. That one I turned into a painting as well as a sculpture. So the paintings, like people really like, so very similar to that oil painting right there.
I like that.
So both of those two, and then and this is the bronze that I started working on so that people could see how the bronze process worked.
So you make all these yourself too?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So these bronzes start off fairly much the same way. The medallions start off as clay, and the 3D, I have another little, I had a dream. I have that one that started off in plasticine, same as this is plasticine too. So eventually I'm going to try and teach myself how to make the mold this time. These molds were made by someone else, by Pyramid Foundry here in Kelowna, and they're out on Spears Road. But this one is, thanks. But it seems simple enough that I could do this myself. Like there's not too many undercuts, and it would be a simple 2-part mold. That's what I'm envisioning anyway. I have a book that I need to read on it.
And so what is the mold? This is the mold now.
This is the wax.
Okay, so they make the mold out of the wax.
Here, let me show you.
Didn't Opus do a thing on that one time?
They may have, yeah. So for example, here's my little I Had a Dream. So this is what it starts out to be. Yeah, if you can just grab that for me, that would be great. So the mold itself, there's another little arm in here somewhere. See, I'm not really very organized. I probably got Yep, that's it. So that it's very, very fragile. It can break very easily like that.
Yeah.
So this one started out as a plaster. You can put this down.
Okay.
This one started out as a plaster, and then plasticine rather, like this one here. Sent it away to get the mold done, and we got distracted again. And so plasticine, sent it away to make the mold because I didn't know how to do that.
Right.
They gave me back the mold. I pour the wax because it saves me about $250
I was
for
just
me.
going to say, is that a costly process
It
then
is
for them to
it's
do
a
the
cost,
mold?
yeah. So the
For-
mold itself costs about $250, and then it's called chasing your own wax. So you pour the wax and you fix it. So
Okay.
what that means for this one is I had to attach the arms, so the arms would go up, right? Actually, I think this one, is it this one? I think it's that one. So the arms would attach so that both arms were in the air like this.
Right.
And then you smooth out the wax, and how you do that is with these tools here. will work. So see how there's holes in there? And this has some plasticine on it, but that's okay. I'm melting this girl again anyway.
Okay.
So you just smooth them out. So you do that over the entire surface, right? So it's a very long process.
Yeah,
This would probably take me about 2 to 3 hours to smooth her out. Wow. And you can see when I took her out of the mold that her neck came off. So I had to reattach it.
Okay.
So all of that would have to be adjusted.
Right.
And I'm going to pour her again anyway because this is way too thick. So what happens next? So it's this one to the mold, to the wax. Wax goes to the foundry. Foundry makes another mold from this called a ceramic mold.
Right.
Then this wax gets melted out of the ceramic mold. That's why it's called lost wax.
Okay.
So this no longer exists.
That creates the ceramic mold. So this gets melted and replaced by the
Exactly.
ceramic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then they pour the bronze in here, and then you have a bronze. So that's for a 3D. For 2D, for these guys, it's much simpler. This process, I do all of it except for, and then once you get the bronze back, then I finish it because it costs again. So anything I can do, I like being independent.
Yeah.
So these ones, this is, they remember the Geert Moss Spirit of Kelowna project from last year, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago for the fire?
Yes. Okay. I do.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there's a wall. Yeah. You were in that?
One of my drawings was I had a drawing of a firefighter. I think actually I still have her even.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, there was another project that started to do with medallions, and the medallions are in the city hall. So
nice.
that whole event, which really brought the communities together,
Yes.
that incredible, wasn't it?
Oh,
it was incredible.
Amazing. It really was. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one started out as a clay. So it was done in clay, and then I made the mold with plaster. I did that myself.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yep. And then from the plaster, I poured the wax, and I don't think I have any waxes in here. I do not.
So is the plaster not strong enough then for the 3D?
Well, it is, except that the plaster, because of the way, there's two parts to the mold. There's the rubber part and there's the plaster part. And the rubber part actually forms right to here.
Yeah.
And the plaster is what's called a boot, which will go like
Around
it will
the outside
support.
of it.
It supports, yeah. It supports
okay.
the plaster portion, so that when I pour the wax in, because you don't pour the wax in very much. If you were just to pour the wax in, the rubber would go right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the plaster boot
okay.
keeps
Can you
the
do that for
shape.
me again, please?
You're such a brat.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So, do you think? So, is your goal then to get to where all you need is the
Now
foundry?
they have
for
the
bronze?
Olympics coming,
that's-
and I'm
that-
really
yeah,
concerned
yeah,
about the
eventually.
Olympics. And I talk about this, not because I don't like Vancouver or I'm anti-Olympics, but there are questions that have to be asked that are not being asked by mainstream media. Here's a question. Swine flu epidemic. It's continuing. There's, again, yesterday a Canadian child perished because of it. There are people in Manitoba, natives, who are dying or are on respirators. There's outbreaks all over the place. In Alberta, a hog farmer had to wipe out his entire herd or his livestock because of the swine flu. People in British Columbia have had it. Let's say hypothetically for 1 second that when we get into the fall and it's colder, rainy. Vancouver is rainy. Think about London and any of the coastal cities in the fall. When the rain arrives, the fog arrives, it's cold, it's damp, and the swine flu starts picking up momentum. Picking up momentum. That was not planned for when the Olympics were thought about. Now the swine flu is picking up momentum. It's getting into November, December. What is going to be the outcome of a larger outbreak of the swine flu at the time of the Olympics? Are we still going to, not even asking about if people are going to want to come, are we going to allow them to come? Are we going to allow airplanes to be full, flying in from all over the world with the possibility of bringing in swine flu to a population already infected with it? Are we going to put little monitors out by the airport for people getting off the airplane so we can watch their temperature and isolate them and quarantine them? These questions have to be asked now, not when the darn Olympics are here. People have to ask these questions now. How would we react to a larger outbreak of swine flu? Even if it's not any more deadly than it is now, but there are people getting sick. Look at what happens if you go to China, Japan, all these places, people are quarantined. Are we going to take a quarantine action? Are you going to allow somebody that has a swine flu to get off the airplane, walk through the airport, get onto a bus, go to a hotel, walk around the hotel, get people in the hotel sick, go to venues, possibly getting athletes sick? Or what if athletes are arriving with the swine flu? Will they be able to perform to full capacity if they do have the flu? This is a major thing that should be addressed now. There should be contingency plans for it. You can't just bury your head and say, well, I'm not going to face this because we don't have any answers. You know, there's people that are making huge money. They're being funded by the government. The government has laid billions and billions of dollars into this Olympic fiasco. So there should be somebody that's on the hook and says, look, if there's a flu outbreak, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cancel the Olympics this year. We're going to have it the year after. We're going to get everything cleaned up. We're going to have it. We're going to do something different. Somebody has to come up with these answers, and they got to have alternative answers right now. Not when the Olympics are here. Not if the flu outbreak is escalating. Not when people are getting off airplanes from Europe, Asia, United States, wherever, and there's cameras on them showing that their temperature is elevated, and we're going, what should we do? What should we do? You know, that's not the time. It's not the time when kids in the fall, and getting into the springtime, this is going to be, I guess, in February, might have to be curtailed from school because there's swine flu outbreak. That's not the time to be talking about this, because British Columbia is inviting the world to come here. We've spent a lot of money on it, so somebody better step up to the plate and start coming out with contingency plans. And I would say that right off the first thing should be is if the flu is breaking out in ever-increasing numbers, which we will know by October, November, that they should probably cancel the Olympics for this year and try to have it the year after if the flu outbreak has diminished. But to have the Olympics with a major pandemic outbreak, pandemic is declared by the World Health Organization, is foolish, dangerous. It endangers people's lives and would be a financial catastrophe in a long term. Because if you come here and you're healthy and you contract the flu at the Olympic events, perhaps you'd have a recourse for suing. Perhaps. I mean, you never know. There could be legal implications. There could be all sorts of different things. So all these things should be examined right now. There should be a commission set up. There should be people with knowledge from medicine, from World Health Organization, from all these agencies getting together and examining whether it is a good idea to have a Winter Olympics at a time when the World Health Organization has already declared a pandemic. Thank you.